Doesn't make a difference who the opponent is, which that's what happens when you have a good coaching staff. So I think Joe Judge and the others are doing pretty damn well. But as usual, I wanted to come talk to you guys about my lists. My list of glory and list of shame. As usual, we try to start up positive at Bleedbigblue, so let's go with my list of glory. Number 1 on the list of glory. He had a rough week, but he looks like he came out on top. Logan Ryan. You had a forced fumble, an interception, 5 tackles, 2 pass deflections. You had a great overall game. You're playing better and better every week. It was great that the trainer pretty much helped save your wife's life, which obviously that was a huge deal for you, and you still came back and played this game and played it for them. So you know what? I think you earned it. I like the way you play, and I definitely hope you come back next year to us. So congrats, Logan Ryan, on making the list of glory. Number 2 on my list of glory. He's Mr. Energy for our team. I really think he's like the heartbeat of the team. Is Jabrill Peppers. He had 4 tackles, 2 assists, an interception, a fumble recovery, 3 pass deflections, and he is just pure energy. You could tell the defense definitely feeds off him as far as energy goes, and we need that. I love the way he plays. I've been a fan of Peppers since he was at Michigan, and he played a great game this past game, and sealed it with his interception. So I definitely wanted to give him a shout out. So welcome, Jabrill Peppers, to the list of glory. Number 3, I had a tough time. I could have gave it to quite a few people, but I'm gonna give it to the man who was really probably one of the best free agent signings of the season, and I got to give it to my man Blake Martinez. He played a pretty good game this season, or this past game. He had an interception, 2 pass deflection, 3 tackles, 7 assists. But the funny thing is, he was supposed to be a liability in pass coverage, but I'm not seeing that. And to all the doubters out there, when we signed Blake Martinez, because he's playing the way what we wanted him to be. And the nice part about Blake Martinez, if you've been a long-time Giants fans, probably a big linebackers fan. So it's nice having a good linebacker in the middle of this defense. It's a big boost having a good linebacker, and I'm glad he's here. So congrats, Blake Martinez, for making the list of glory. I wanted to give a little honorable mention to the list of glory. I want to recognize improvement and him playing better. I have to give it to Daniel Jones on honorable mention, because the guy, he threw for 212, nothing fantastic, and a touchdown. But the biggest thing he did was no turnovers. For the first game in a long time, Daniel Jones had no turnovers. And guess what? We won. Big surprise. But Daniel Jones, keep it up. I know you have the talent. Just stop turning the ball over. And you know what? We'll make the list of glory once again if you get there. Now, on a win, it's kind of tough to do this. But I gotta, give my list of shame. Number 1 on my list of shame is Isaac Yiadom.
Shame.
Now,
Shame.
he's been our number 2 cornerback quite a few times in the starting lineup. But this past game, Bradbury's giving up like 1 catch the whole game, and Yiadom had a perfect passer rating against him. Now I've seen some talent from the kid, but he's got to play better because we need a solid number 2 cornerback, because that's who you're going to get picked on, because no one wants to challenge Bradbury. So, you know what? You did not play well. If you had a perfect passer rating against you, then you really could do any much better, and it would be 100% improvement. So, as Yiadom, shame on you for making the list of shame. You better play better if you're actually on the field. Number 2. I gotta give it to Golden Tate.
Shame.
They were saying Golden Tate, he didn't do nothing on the field because he wasn't playing. Because you wanted to be selfish. And you're like, throw me the ball, blah, blah, blah. Doing all the selfish stuff that Joe Judge obviously is not going to put up with. And for the contract you got, Golden Tate, you're not living up to that contract anyway. So just shut up and play. But shame on you for, not being on the field when we need you. Because even though Austin Mack played well. He played great for, your spot. But let's be honest, you're a better talent, and our team is less if you're not out there. So stop being selfish and get on the field. Shame on you, Golden Tate, for making the list of shame. Number 3, and maybe it's because I did the list a little bit late this week. I was looking at Giants Twitter, which is the worst thing ever, because the overreactions are ridiculous. But I'm expecting people to be ecstatic, or not ecstatic, but at least in a good mood when Giants win. But I'm seeing too many people complaining about a draft pick. We're halfway through the season. Who knows how the draft's going to end up? And all you fans that are worrying about draft pick, guess what? I know it's ridiculous with our record, but that's the way it's playing out right now. We can literally win the division. Would that be the greatest move for us for the future? Maybe not. But we all know if we make the playoffs, anything can happen. Just ask Eli. So shame on you, the fans that are worried about draft pick instead of just cheering on your team. And hey, if we beat Philly this week, I think we're pretty much in first place. And considering that we swept Washington, Dallas is pretty much given up. And if we can beat Philly, we're right in this thing. And at this point, we're playing better than all those teams. So, why not us? So that's my list, guys. Tell me which ones you disagree with, which ones you agree with. Make your own lists. Leave them in the comments. But I'm going to leave you guys with this. The offensive line's playing a lot better. So all you people that were complaining, this is what happens when you have good coaching. And we're starting to run the ball. We're starting to play a little bit better. Our defense is really shutting down teams. And I'm just going to ask this question to you. Why not us? No matter what, I'm going to bleed big blue.